We are Vicious Cycles, and we specialize in producing high-quality carbon fiber bicycles to suit our customers' needs and preferences. We allow our customers to actually specialize in customizing their own bicycles to suit their quality standards as well. We currently produce speed, mountain, and recreational bikes and operate in New York City and Bangalore with in-sale stores as well as an online web center to reach a world target market. Our mission is to provide high-quality specialty bicycles to our customers with a sense of pride and company spirit. Financial review over the last 3 quarters, our total expenses has decreased by $52,330 from Q2 to Q3, and that's with the lowering in our advertising expense by $27,397. Our operating profit has also increased from a negative amount to a positive amount in Q3, and our production costs have actually increased also by $45,642 from Q2 to Q3. We also have seen a 61% increase in our cash flows. Our total cash flow amount has reached a $1.145 million in Q3. Net income over the 3 quarters has also significantly increased as we've seen improvement in our sales. Our revenues have increased, sales revenues have increased by $240,865 from Q2 to Q3. Our gross profit has increased by $179,559 from Q2 to Q3 as well. Our total current revenues in Q3 has an amount of $730,070. Our market performance is doing substantially well as we continue to see gross profits increasing. Right now, our highest seller is the Vicious Climber, which is our mountain bike, which has reached a sales revenue of $275,770. We have also seen a 32% sales increase over the last 3 quarters and have developed a new brand, our V-Racer 2.0, in Q3 that is doing well on the market also.
And now we should look at our SWOT analysis. Below listed are our strengths and our weaknesses. For our strengths, we want to focus on our speed. We wanted to focus on our speed bikes as our primary focus, and we have been able to achieve success in the speed bikes being our leading seller in our bike portfolio. Our balance of wealth is greater than the industry average by 4%, and hopefully this will increase. Our net income has been increasing in each quarter. For our weaknesses, our main weakness is our market share, which is 50%, and followed by our market performance because it is currently below industry average by 4%. Our financial performance is 2% below the industry average, and we're also trying to manage our assets better because it is currently at 2% below the industry average. Here are our opportunities and threats. For our opportunities, we are expanding our store and opening a new store in Bangalore. This is an untapped market. They do not have any bike stores in Bangalore, and we're hoping to increase demand that way and also be able to serve the people of Bangalore. We're hoping to make our human resource management better by having better compensation and better packages. For our threats, the market in New York, which is where our first store is really competitive because there's many other stores and the demand is also high. We also have a threat of international competition now that we have a store in Bangalore. And another threat is the rate of technology growth and this affecting competition, and which will increase our our R&D costs.
Vicious Cycle's strategic statement is to have the highest market share in the bicycle industry by 2021 by offering an exemplary variety of products across all market segments. Our tactical plan for the next 2 quarters are to focus on increasing sales and demand. For marketing, we have increased our advertising budget from 67 to 100 and purchased research for bikes that appeal to customers' demand. For sales, we opened a new store in Bangalore and will hire more salesmen to fill our demand. For human resources, we have increased our benefits package to increase worker productivity. For manufacturing, we have purchased another 3D printer to increase fixed capacity. And lastly, for finances, we have a secured investment to cover the purchase of our new printer and new store opening.
Based on what we were trying to accomplish with our strategic statement, changes had to be made that are reflected in our financial statements. These financial statements are based off of accurate data for quarter 1, 2, and 3, but are based off of projections for quarter 4, 5, and 6. Starting with our balance sheet, you can see that there is a large increase to our total assets in quarter 4. This is reflective of us purchasing a new 3D printer, as well as opening up another store and selling more common stock. Looking at our cash flow, you can see that changes are made to quarter 4 that are based off of our desire to increase our demand. This increase in demand is mainly due to our increase of our advertising expenses. There is a large increase between quarter 3 and 4. Following quarter 4, quarter 5 and 6 will have slightly lower expenses, but we are still keeping it high in order to keep our demand up as well as increase it. In addition to trying to increase our demand, our revenues reflect that. Because of that, we had to make conservative estimates on what our revenues would be. Again, these are conservative and hopefully on the low end, and we will greatly outperform what we've decided to do. In addition to our advertising expenses increasing, we've also increased our expenses for our store. This is reflective of us opening the store and will dramatically drop in quarter 5 because we no longer have setup costs, but just have the lease of the building that we were paying for. Looking at our income statement, it is heavily influenced by our desire to invest more into our company. Because of our investment, quarter 4 has a large decrease in our income. This decrease is not continuous, as a large part of it is due to us opening up another store, as well as hiring new employees. We are confident that these estimates are on the low side and we will outperform and increase our income. I believe that we may be able to turn a profit in quarter 5, and I know for sure that we will turn a profit in quarter 6. Following quarter 6, we will continue to secure revenue and be able to pay for all of our expenses.
So we are looking at the analysis of the market and the competition. So currently our share in the speed market is about 15% and our share in the overall market is about 9%. They're definitely lower from previous quarters, which is a bit of a bummer, but it just means that we've learned a lot. So we've changed a lot of things to get to this, and now we're changing things back and trying to be better than ever. Just because we've learned so much. We've definitely also learned a lot from the way Mercury Bicycles and Berg Bicycles are running their companies. So we've definitely made improvements to raise these shares. And then looking at the market in general, we definitely have done okay in our New York City, being that that's where we decided to open our first store because speed was our top priority. But now we're opening in Bangalore now because rec is our second priority. And it's kind of an untouched market since nobody's there. And we just feel like because it is so inexpensive to open a store there, and we're trying really hard to not take out any loans for our company, that it's the right choice. So we're really expanding in that sense. And we're also expanding in our operating capacity because we just recently purchased a brand new 3D printer. So our marketing capacity will go up. And hopefully we could be up there with some of the top companies. And then looking at our personal market share and company analysis, again, we avoided lost sales due to stockouts. And just looking at our previous market shares when we were doing really good, this is just what we would like to get back to. We would like to be have like the majority market share, and like I said, we've learned a lot and we're really trying to make changes to make this all happen.
All right, so now that you have seen how our company performs in the market, I just wanted to talk to you about the financial opportunity that we're offering. So we're asking for $2 million at a stock price of $100 per stock, And we are looking at a return as 200%. So the price per share is 2, and we are looking at doubling that to 4 by Q6. So we are looking at a 200% return increase in value. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about why you would want to invest in our company and what we would use that money for. So why is this a good investment? So our company, one of our biggest components is that we are very big on being risk-free. So we have a debt ratio of 0. We have not taken out any loans. Our demand is continuously growing. We have not seen a drop in any of our demand. Our projections are growing for our EPS and our profits each quarter, and we're really excited about that and the release of new products that we have just put out. So realistic growth projections for us, I feel like this is a very big benefit for you because we are not trying to start in the market and take out all these loans and just go for it. We are really trying to meet the customer needs and meet every segment of the market. So this is a new market. We are growing steadily, but we do need the capital of investment to grow even further. So we are looking at researching for new product development and to develop our old brands. So we have some really great sellers right now, but we just want to make the customer so happy and we want to meet all their demands for it. So that would be about $500,000 for the research and development. An additional 3D printer just would produce a higher volume. We're really trying to meet the demand and trying to grow our demand each quarter. So that'd be about $240,000. Additional store to increase our sales is roughly $200,000. We just opened in Bangalore, so we are really excited about that, but you will see a increase in our expenses recently just because we are trying to meet the demand globally. So for that, we would need to hire more sales and production force. So that would be about $38,000 and $32,000 annual salaries. So looking at hiring 5 each sales and production, plus all our other needs, we're looking at about a $1.3 million. So with the rest of your investment, we would really focus on advertising and the production cost. So I really hope that this meets all of your excitement, adventure, and we really want to know who will join us in the race to the top.